Hello everyone, I am going to help you a little bit with our PictoChart. So this is an example of PictoChart. So let's click on Edit Function. And there's a couple things that I want to show you today. Some of the things I want to show you are first initially the taskbar. So over here on the side, this is the toolbar for everything. So plus is adding a block. This is number one, the block that you're on. This is move up, move down blocks. So why don't we just try adding a block? So I added a block, so now I have a different block here. But you can also just drag the top block down if you want. So let's go back down here, and I'm going to delete this block. I can also do things like cloning. I can clone a block. So if you spend a lot of time working on something and you want it to look nice, go ahead and clone the block. Let's get rid of all these. Go ahead and clone the block. So a couple other things that I wanted to show. So when you are doing a PictoChart, it's really important that you make it look nice. So don't just put text on something. You want to make sure that you have banners and things that will make it look really good. So this is a banner right here, but I'm going to delete it just to show you how I got it. So I go to Shapes and Icons. I go in here. I type in banner. Sorry, misspelled banner. Banner. And I get all these guys that pop up. So let's just drag over another banner here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to come over here and add a text box. I'm going to do a subtitle. So I have my text box right here. I'm going to drag this up to my banner. And I'm going to put in Jeff's PictoChart. Okay, so if I want to do that, I can do it with this one. I'm going to copy this. I can also go down here, Geo, thanks for lending your name. But I can come down here and I can hit Control V. So I can copy this text box. Copy. Control V, paste. So I have it right here. So these are all different kinds of banners that I can use to make it look really nice and to kind of set it up. So remember, this is like a poster. So I'm going to get rid of that. Now another thing that's really cool is, see these numbers. This is in actually frames. So if I go up here to graphics and I go up here to photo frame and I scroll down, all these letters right here and these numbers right here can be backfilled. So let's say I want to show 70% or 77% of people in Thailand like chocolate milk. But how do I show this 77% more interesting as it's related to Thailand? I can come over here and I can go to Uploads, and I already have this on my desktop. But if I go to Uploads, Browse Image, go to my desktop, and I have my Thai flag right here. So I can upload a Thai flag, and then I can take this Thai flag and backload it into the number. Wait for it. There you go. Takes a second or two. Now, so it says 77% of people in Thailand. Now, one issue with the Thai flag is that it's white here. So if I want, I could go up to background, and I could get a different background. So let's say I want this gray background. Okay? So that is going to give me a background that is a little bit better, but maybe I want even more of a darker color. What about that? Oh, that's tough to look at it. Let's go wood grain. So see, that's 77%. So these are a couple tips and tricks that I like to use. Let's see, have my uploads. Just for the heck of it, let's make this another percentage with the Thai flag. So we have our banners, our text, right? We can make this text a little bit nicer. We'll bold it and maybe change the font. I don't know what Alpha Slab is, but that looks pretty good. So last thing that I want to show you is, remember there's a difference between graphics and graphs. So one of the things that I like to do to show details is I like to show people. So I'm just going to type in people, and I get all these different people. We're going to use, oh, this guy on a laptop. I'm not sure what he's doing with that. But anyway, let's show this guy. So I want to show that. So I copied it. Now I'm going to paste it 4 times. I want to show that 25% of ISB students like to work out at the gym. So I have 4 people here, but how do I show 25%? I can click this guy, right click, and I can come up here to the paint bucket. I can fill, and I can make him red. So this is saying, right now, I can come over here, I can add another text box. So I added a text box, 25% of ISB students like to work out. Delete all this extra stuff. Now obviously I don't want that word to be split, so I'm going to drag it out. And I'm going to drop this down here. Fix this. Students like to work out. I'm going to bold that. I'm going to use this banner. Let's use this banner right here. Delete. Drag this banner down. And I accidentally just deleted my text box, so I'm going to go over here and make another one. Text. Gotta get off of here. Text box. Come on, text box. Where are you? Let's just use this one. Come down here. Drag that down there. And we're good. So, here are some tips and tricks that I like to use for infographics. Definitely use the backfill on the numbers. That's really cool. Definitely use people with different colors. And then you also want to make sure that you are going to tools and that you are putting in maps. So I'm going to go to maps. I'm going to type in Thailand. I have Thailand right here. And let's say I want to talk specifically about one area of Thailand. I can click on it. I can change the color so we know that I'm talking about that specific area of Thailand. Then I can insert the map. So I got my map of Thailand here. Let's make my box a little bit longer, right? So I got my map of Thailand. I can also come up here and do, not maps, do charts. My charts, I can do some different information. So 10% of people in Thailand like apples, 70% like oranges, and 20% like berries. And this is done in 2018. I'll title this Food Preferences. Come down here, and there we go. Insert chart. Now, if I put that in there and I don't really like it, I can also come up here and let's edit map, edit, and I can come up here and I can click on, let's say this guy. I like that one better. Update chart. There we go. And that's about it. Hope you learned some tips and tricks for Piktochart. Enjoy!